Good morning, my name's Casey and I'm the social worker that's been working with the Giancarelli family. And you must be Sebastian, the nurse, who has had the opportunity to work with the family as well.
Yes, I'm Sebastian. Nice to meet you, Casey. In regards to the conversation we had over the phone the other day about the Giancarelli family, I understand after your assessment you were able to identify a problem in regards to Miss Giancarelli's two youngest children, Tony and Lucy.
Yes, about that. Like I said before, I found that the role and weight of primary caregivers has been given to both Tony and Lucy, and I feel Miss Giancarelli is unable to care for them. Thus the reason why both Tony and Lucy should be removed and provided the appropriate child care.
I can see where you're coming from. I also observed the responsibilities that both Tony and Lucy obtain, whether it be chores or helping their mother. Although I'd have to say, according to my initial visit, I found the two teenagers to be extremely mature and helpful individuals, both in good spirits. And after further speaking to them and Miss Giancarelli about the roles and responsibilities of each member of the family, including the roles of Mr. Giancarelli and Nick, the eldest son of 25 years old, according to the observed and subjective information I gathered about the family seems to be a well-functioning unit. Although I would recommend a family assessment involving the entire family to further assess and speak about an appropriate balance of responsibilities for each member.
Yes, I also acknowledge their good spirits. I also feel that this is because they are accustomed to having the given responsibilities, where other children in their teenage years may react differently. This being said, my main concern is still both Tony and Lucy, as I feel they should be involved in more teenage activities and interactions. Thus, a meeting involving both Mr. Giancarelli and son Nick would be great in order to figure out an appropriate solution.
I completely agree, and my priority focus also has shifted. As for the most part, Miss Giancarelli has continued to follow her medication and overall treatment plan, be it with or without the help of family. Therefore, my attention and main focus is being changed onto Lucy and Tony, and we could hopefully utilize the family meeting to lead to a possible solution of restructuring responsibilities to a point where all individuals in the family come to agreement.
I too can see how that may help the situation. That being said, I would also like to hear from Tony and Lucy individually to inquire further information of their roles and possible stresses in the unit.
I think that'd be best. As although they express to be well in front of Miss Giancarelli, they may not be expressing themselves to the fullest out of respect for their mother.
That may be the case. Now the only issue may be finding a time to schedule to visit where all the entire family can be involved.
Yes, I could see that being somewhat of an obstacle. As I was told, both Nick and Mr. Giancarelli seem to work long hours during the day.
Well, I'm sure if they explain the importance of this meeting, they will make arrangements.
Yes, and hopefully with some time in advance would give them an opportunity to work it within their schedules. I'm sure it will work out.
Is there anything else you noticed during your visit?
No, not at all. Ms. Giancarelli is demonstrating great improvement, cooperating with her plan of care, and is capable of completing tasks independently. Therefore, I don't see any necessity of support at home, such as a PSW care, but I'd like to have continued assessment completed, as she is on a new medication regimen.
Okay, that's good to know. And yes, I'm not sure if she'd qualify for at-home support. All in all, follow-up assessment is understandable, so we'll see how the meeting goes. We'll keep in touch. Thank you for your time.
Yeah, sounds good. Thank you, Casey.